Hello everyone, this is Hakaym and welcome back to a very special episode. I am currently going to showcase the new Halloween event that World of Warship has released, and that is Saving Transylvania. And so basically how it works is you have three ship choices. You have the Jackal, which is based on, I believe, the Nassau. The Igor, which is based off of the St. Louis class, and then the Blade, which is based off of probably either the Umikaze or the Walkie-Talkie. It's probably the Walkie-Talkie or the Walkie-Talkie. Walkie-talkie. Anyways, so you have the three classes. Your goal is to get the ship from one end of the map to the other, and so you have to defeat Rasputin and his ships and basically survive. Your main goal is to get the ship to the other side. It's pretty fun, I will have to say. When we get in there, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, I just kind of want to show off the ships. Like I said, the battleship, which is the Jackal, is captained by Henry J. Hyde. Mr. Jackal, Mr. Hyde. This is actually kind of where this is coming from. This is based off of those old stories. Jackal Hyde, Dr. Jackal and Mr. Hyde. Lord. And then we have Victor Frankenstein. But of course they shortened it, so they probably don't have to deal with... I don't think they'd have to deal with copyright infringement, since they are old stories. And then the ship is named after Igor. Igor is obviously the assistant that helps Frankenstein. And then we have Abraham Van Helsing, of course, is taking out the Blade. Now, for the most part, if you try to go for the Jackal or the Blade, you will probably be waiting a little bit longer. I generally go for Igor. I just kind of like it. Now, there is different playing styles. We'll get into that when we get going. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. I'll see you guys in just a second. Alrighty, so we are in on the map of Saving Transylvania. And so we have two Jackals, two Igors, and three Blades, which is good. We want the Destroyers. The Destroyers are going to play the... They're going to be carrying the game, essentially, I want to say. So, Transylvania, which is that little ship right there, as soon as the map actually starts, our goal is to get from one end of the map to the other. Now, when we first start, we do see a ring, and the only way Transylvania will actually start moving is if someone's in that ring at all times. More ships that are in there, the faster it goes, and etc. So, most limit is 4. Now we have some primary tasks: escort Transylvania, and some secondaries: suppress all catapults, make sure the ship doesn't go below 50% of health. I probably actually need to get kind of turned so I don't run into it. Now the ship has two routes it will go. It will either go north around, which I'm guessing which is what's going to happen, or it's going to go through mid. Now there are these catapults that deal pretty good damage to the... anyone that gets hit by it. Knocks off at least half health for destroyers, and armor piercing does a fantastic job. Now there's also eliminate all foes, 16 total. That's all we have to do, and make sure Transylvania must not stop. So someone always has to be in here, and hopefully we can actually do a good job about this. I've yet to complete it. It usually comes down to the failure of the friendly team doing very idiotic things. So let's hope we can actually get through it. Now, the ships should be able to... well, we should have enemy ships incoming here soon. Yep, here they come. These are Zikasas, and unfortunately they're not spawning in. They're based off of the Mikasa, so... as far as guns, they're not the great. The secondaries are what you have to be concerned most about, and it looks like we might lose a destroyer if he does not get out of there. And let's see. Now the front of it, oops, unfortunately I hit friendly. The front of it, you see where that mouth is? If a battleship hits that, that's a citadel. Does pretty good damage. Now, don't worry about fires. Fires are irrelevant. You can see we have one fire. And look how slowly it's actually taking down my health. Okay, that guy is essentially dead. And we have, looks like maybe a good time with this. Gonna focus fire on this other Zikasas. And essentially this is the point of the game. You just have to make it through. It's kind of a, oh, I don't want to say marathon. It's kind of like a marathon. But hopefully we can actually make it through. I'm gonna go ahead and repair this fire damage. Now every ship has heals, and you can probably buy premium, but it just takes so long for like the damage control party to get back up. That's almost not worth it. So I probably wouldn't really be paying the extra. I'd even buy the modules for these, and you can get modules on them. But I don't want to run. I'm in like a awkward position. I'm in a very awkward position. I'm like stuck right between two ships. Alright, I'm going to switch over to armor piercing and try to help out our friendly destroyer, which is probably not having a good chance. Now, he probably shouldn't have ran so far forward, and he really should be letting the battleships deal with it. And I'm just going to begin firing. You deal pretty good damage. Now, it looks like I'm aiming at the ground, but I should be hitting it. There we go. Turn in, and we want to take these guys out. The catapults deal pretty good damage to any friendlies that do get hit by it. And here we have some more enemies. Now, if you notice back behind us, enemies did spawn. Do not worry about them. I've seen so many times where friendlies turn around and to deal with them. Don't worry about them. They are irrelevant. They will never catch us. They are far too slow to actually get to the Transylvania. Just keep going. Because as long as you stay in the circle, the ship will keep moving. And you don't have to worry about those ships behind us. All we have to worry about is the ships in front of us. So just keep moving. That's all I ask. There is actually a ship to our right. I just now noticed. And see? Destroyers, like I said, are going to be playing the majority of... going to be doing the most amount of damage. Okay, I got to turn to actually face this dude. And with two fires, should not have to really deal with it. Yeah, so you could. Alright. There is another Zikasa. We just lost a friendly destroyer. Okay, this is not good. Kind of need those destroyers. Those destroyers, like I said, are a very crucial element for us to winning this game. I get turned in. And we're going to lose another one. Yep. Okay, this is probably not going to go well for us, to say the very least. Because we need those destroyers for the end game, which is going to be coming up here in just a little bit. Alright. I'm going to switch over to armor piercing real quick. And I need to watch out for the catapult. And you can, like I said, you can deal pretty good damage. You do full penetration damage whenever you hit. Alright. I'm gonna get firing on this catapult. And you can see how much damage that catapult just did to me. But, ugh. Alright, at least we still have one of the blades, but just see how bad it can become if your team really doesn't work together. Like this battleship. Worry about the guys behind you. Oh, I'm gonna take a hit. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get to high explosive and begin firing on the enemies. This BB is gonna... I mean, this is usually what it comes down to, is the team actually working together. I probably need to get turned in because the ship's actually turning south. One benefit of this is you can get a lot of credits. Well, I don't want to say a lot of credits, but you can get a decent amount, and you can get camouflage. The camouflage is beneficial because it allows you to get bonuses like 100% XP, and then also getting... oh crap. Oh crap. Whoops. I accidentally ran into Transylvania. That's not good. So, dealing damage is what really helps, but also doing the task and getting the special bonuses definitely does help. So, we focus on him. Our guns turned around. And I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to armor piercing. I'm gonna actually run out of the circle. Don't mean to do that. And I just killed someone. Go me. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, let's get our guns focused on this catapult. And you can see how useless this battleship player is right now. He's all the way behind. He's currently fighting off the enemies, but he's not helping the team. He's not ensuring that we win. And Rasputin has spawned, and all these enemies have spawned, and I just ran right into the ship again. Okay, this is not good. I'm really not doing a good job here. I'm kind of having an issue whenever I'm dealing with this, because you are in close proximity to everything, and yeah, this is where it gets difficult. The beginning part, not that hard, especially if your team works together. Unfortunately, we had, I guess, a decent team until we lost 2 of our destroyers, and our battleship behind us is just being stupid. And it looks like we do have a destroyer that is currently smoking up right in front of the Transylvania, and that's good. That's what you want to do, because if you don't, the secondaries from the Zikasas and Rasputin will eat Transylvania alive, and one of the main goals is to ensure that we get the Transylvania all the way to the end. I can't fire. I'm gonna hit my friendlies.
Torpedoes astern.
Alright, might just go. What was that guy? There we go. Got another kill. Good job. And that's one a little personal objective that you can get, is by killing 2 of the Zikasas. But yeah, once again, that battleship behind us is entirely useless. Can't fire. I'm gonna hold my fire. And that's another issue, is if a ship gets in the circle, Transylvania will stop, and we lost that objective, which is not particularly good. Can't do anything. And we lost another objective due to the fact that the Transylvania just went down below 50% health. That's not good. Alright. Let's see. Fire set. Rasputin is powerful, extremely powerful. And that's why I was hoping we would have destroyers, because the destroyers can eat him alive. And unfortunately for us, we lost both destroyers. Now we just need to get him all the way to the end. We did lose another battleship. I might switch to AP here. Got another fire, good. Just need to get him to the end. Can we actually get it? I hope so. And you can see how much damage we're actually doing. It's not really that much. That's why destroyers are going to be the saviors of this game. Now I'm gonna just focus on the Zikasa. I don't know if we're gonna win this, honestly. I honestly don't. Rasputin's extremely powerful. You have 2 Zikasas coming in, and this battleship all the way behind is entirely worthless. Oh, shit. I got outside the circle. Oh. Okay. Good. But I think Transylvania's gonna go down. There's not much I can do. I can't take these guys' enemies out. And this battleship captain was useless.
The ship is on fire.
Entirely useless, yeah. But we did about 144,000 points of damage. Not too bad. Oh. Yeah. That's what happens almost every single time. Every single time that happens is someone goes off back and attacking that. You can see how useless he was. Yeah, he did. He probably did good amount of damage against those Zikasas. But he wasn't there when we needed him. Yeah, he sank 7 ships. Good for him. But we lost. We lost because we didn't have his guns helping against the Zikasas and Rasputin. But other than that, I think it's a fun game. It's a fun concept. I kind of like it. Because you deal with the escort. I know it's an escort mission. But it's extremely different than from what you normally deal with in World of Warships. So I like it. It's a cool idea. And it, like I said, it gives you bonuses. So if we go back to port real quick. You can see we got camouflage. We got additional quantity of the camouflage. And we got 3, it looks like. And we got credits. We got 170,000 credits, which definitely does help because it does boost you up. Actually, I got 200,000 credits, something like that. Let's look. 150,000, yeah. Yeah, we did pretty good. We did pretty good. So if we actually, let's hop over the Yamato real quick. So if we take a look at the Halloween camo, you get -3 to detectability range by sea, 4% to maximum dispersion of shells fired by the enemies, and then also 100% to XP and the battles. Not bad. It's a nice camo, and you get it for free just for playing that game mode. So, still not bad. I like it. It's fun. But other than that, this is going to be it for this episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button. You guys have a great and fantastic day. Zai Jin.